All right, let's check in with meteorologist Liberté Chan for your next weather. And Liberty, it was so just wet outside this morning.
A little damp.
It was weird.
Yeah, so we're starting off the day with a little bit temperature-wise on the cool side. Temperatures certainly below the average out there this afternoon. They're going to stay below the average, very similar to what we saw yesterday. And yesterday, what was different, we had a thick marine layer. Today, that marine layer very shallow. Live look outside off our Santa Monica camera where we're seeing lots of sunshine. We do have some elevated surf out there, mainly in our Orange County coastal areas. Beach hazard statement for you. Elevated surf as well as some strong rip currents. But let's talk about these temperatures because, boy, they are cool. I took a quick walk outside the studio and it was cold out there. So grab a jacket if you're going outside right now. Temperatures mostly right now in the 50s, in the 60s. We have 60 degrees in downtown Los Angeles, 58 in Burbank, 53 degrees in Pasadena, Palmdale, Lancaster. Right now you are sitting in the 60s. All right, let's get a look at some weather headlines and the extended forecast, what you can expect over the next few days. But I also wanted to mention that we do have a air quality alert for these areas lit up in this gray. So we do have that fire still currently burning in Boyle Heights. So anywhere around Boyle Heights, if you smell that smoke, and I actually woke up in the Hollywood Hills and I could smell the smoke from there. But if you're in any of these areas where we do have this air quality alert, try to minimize your exposure to the outdoors because you just don't want to be smelling all of that smoke in the atmosphere. It's not good for your health. Summer solstice, it's today. So the official start of summer at 7:24, and we're going to start off summer with below average temperatures. But big change on the way. We have a big warm up on the way Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as high pressure builds into the region. And then we're going to watch a slight chance of rain next week. But other than that, things are going to stay below the average over the weekend, and then that big warm up heading our way at the beginning of next week. Excuse me. Future forecast shows us this. So a little bit of that cloud cover redeveloping in the overnight hours. Some people will wake up to some morning clouds, and then we'll have some mid-morning sunshine by tomorrow. For the next few days, let's take a look ahead. The warming begins on Monday, and that's because that high pressure system, it will strengthen and it will be our dominating feature. For today, we're still dealing with cooler conditions as a trough low pressure exits our region. But the peak heat, it will come on Tuesday and Wednesday again because of that high pressure system. And then things will change once again toward the tail end of next week. On Friday into your Saturday, we'll have cooler conditions slightly below the average. High temperatures this afternoon, they look like this, 60s and 70s along the coast. Then we're talking 70s, we're talking 80s in those inland valleys, 102 in the Desert Palm Springs. Big Bear, good morning to you. You'll top out at 76 degrees in Pasadena, and 80 degrees this afternoon in Van Nuys. Now, slight chance of rain in the forecast, mainly in our mountains and our desert communities. And this is for Wednesday. So some monsoonal moisture going to bring us the slight chance of seeing some pop-up thunderstorms in our mountains and our desert communities. 7-day forecast for our LA and Orange County metro areas, 70s over the weekend into your Monday, and then 80s return to the forecast beginning on Tuesday. Again, the warmest days of the next 7 will be on your Tuesday and your Wednesday. 80 degrees today, 82 degrees tomorrow. This is for the valley spots, and then 90s return beginning on Tuesday. And then Inland Empire, here's what you can expect over the next 7 days. 84 degrees today, 86 degrees tomorrow, and then 90s back in the forecast beginning on Monday. That is the look at the weather. Back to you.
Liberty, thanks so much. It is what you asked. All right, we have meteorologist Liberté Chan with us this morning, filling in for Chloe. And Liberty, I mean, we don't even need to go anywhere. We have so many great spots
That's
right here in
right.
LA.
SoCal rocks.
It's true. It's true. Right now, we are seeing mostly clear skies out there, a little bit of cloud cover, but starting you off with a live look outside off our Santa Monica camera, and we're seeing lots of sunshine. However, some parts of the Southland, we are seeing a little bit of cloud cover. So I want to show you this. So up north Malibu, you're clear right now, but then as we take a walk down the coast, we are seeing some clouds out there in and around around our Orange County area. So we'll go from that to this. We do have a lot of smoke in the atmosphere, and that's because of that fire that's still currently burning in Boyle Heights. So I do want to mention, because I know a lot of us are waking up to a smoke-filled atmosphere. You see the smoke, you smell the smoke, and here's what we're looking at. We do have locally harmful air from that warehouse fire that is still currently burning in and around the Boyle Heights area. But it's not just this area that's shaded in that gray where people can see and smell that smoke. It's actually being picked up by a little eddy, and that's coming out of offshore, I should say, in and around Santa Monica, and then it's being wrapped back around and it's being pushed back onshore in and around the Hawthorne area, Redondo Beach area. So here's a live look outside off our Paramount camera, and we are seeing some clouds out there with as well a lot of smoke in the atmosphere. And actually, we're here in Studio City and we can smell the smoke. So again, if you want to minimize your exposure to the outdoors, if you see or smell any of that smoke, because it is harmful to breathe that in. All right, also want to talk about this. It's the start of summer. The summer solstice is today. Summer officially starts at 7:24 tonight, and we're starting it off with some below average temperatures today and tomorrow, but a big warm up on the way Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We have a big warm up in store, significant warm up. I'll get into that in a moment, and also a slight chance of seeing some rain. So here's a look at the big picture. Our synoptic setup shows us the highs and the lows. So we have high pressure building into the region. What does that mean? That means warmer temperatures for us. So that high pressure is going to take a hold of the situation here in Southern California. That heat is going to peak on Tuesday into your Wednesday. Then things are going to cool off as a trough of low pressure pushes on in, and we could have a little bit of that monsoonal moisture. And because of it, this is a look at what we could see on Wednesday night. Pop-up thunderstorms in our mountains and our desert communities, not out of the question. But for today, we'll keep it on the dry side. We'll keep it on the cool side, I would say. 60s and 70s along the coast, 70s and 80s in those inland valleys. And then for the next 7 days, here's what you can expect. So big changes on the way. We go from 74 degrees today, tomorrow being Father's Day, up to about 79, and then 80s beginning on Tuesday. And before I toss it back to you, let's take a look at those valley spots. 80s today through tomorrow into your Monday, and then 90s back in the forecast beginning on Tuesday. Back to you.
Those pesky 90s just keep coming. From The Odyssey to The Devil Wears Prada 2, Anne Hathaway has quite the slate of films this year, but this morning, congratulations are in store for a different reason.
Baby, I'm yours.
Oh, I'm gonna
So
cry. The star just revealed she is expecting baby number 3. Hathaway announced the pregnancy in an Instagram post with the song Baby I'm Yours. Of course, fans are going just crazy over this exciting news. Hathaway already has 2 sons with her husband Adam Schulman, ages 10 and 6. And like we mentioned before, the star has a packed schedule with 3 other films releasing this year: Mother Mary, Verity, and The End of Oak Street.
So
you
cute.
guys, how good can this year get for this lady?
Wow,
I mean,
she's on fire.
Moms can do it all too. It's just showing, doesn't matter.
Amazing.
I got this. Did you do a fun announcement when
I
you
did.
announced-
It like went viral. I like used balloons to cover my belly.
Okay.
And I was holding my dog, and my husband was right there, and I let the balloon go, and like out pops the belly.
what an
that's so
announcement
cute.
that is.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so
Well,
fun.
congratulations to Anne Hathaway. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, that was a fun one
Talented.
to see this week. Well, fans are going to extreme lengths to be in the front row at concerts, and Olivia Rodrigo has a crazy story about how dedicated they are. This one's pretty nasty too. She was promoting her new album and talked about how some of her fans wear diapers at her show to keep their front row spots. And she said she has smelled that from some fans. Taylor Swift fans also admitted to wearing them during the Eras tour in order to not miss a moment of the pop superstar's 3-hour set. I've heard of this. When I was prepping to go to the Eras tour, I saw this as like how to plan out so that you weren't missing anything.
I'm sorry.
No.
You know they do this for
wow.
the New Year's Eve ball drop in Times Square. People need a spot so they camp out, and the adults wear diapers. So they don't
That's
have to
like
go to the bathroom.
super fan next level. Like I know like no judgments.
No,
but I
no.
cannot do that.
I'm judging.
I'm
sorry, that's a dignity issue.
You get the comments.
There's not one thing or one person I would do that for. Sorry.
No.
It's just gross.
But that's great for you. I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
Knock yourself
You
down.
do you.
All right, well, from that to this, Ranch is raking in new fans across the globe thanks to the World Cup. But the real question is, how can they bring the taste of America back home? Well, Kraft is creating a way to make that happen. Take a look at their new TSA carry-on compliant saucy souvenir holder.
Ooh.
It's just an AI rendering for now as they work on the real thing. It all follows the recent reminders from the TSA on how to help your ranch return home safe.
Okay, ladies, so the
right.
world is finding out what Americans are crazy about. Ranch. Do you love ranch?
I'm vegan, so no.
That would be a no for you, Liberty.
Yeah,
How
but
about
I'm
you,
sure
Amanda?
there's like a vegan version,
Yeah.
right?
There's a vegan version for everything. How about you?
I mean, I prefer making my own dressing, but
Oh,
ranch,
Lord.
you know how I am. But ranch, I feel like it's an American staple.
Totally.
You know, for if you have some good wings or
I'm good
veggies.
with Kraft. I love my Kraft ranch.
Kraft
Well, there
ranch
you
is
go.
good.
1 out of 3.
Do you have it all the time, every day?
All right, our
Now you have a way to
producer's like,
carry
"Rap."
it. She's like, go on.
Okay, it is 8:57. There is so much more ahead on CBS LA at 9 a.m.